For all you chocolate men out there, who said it was okay to be that fine, that athletic, that sexy, so sweet, wonderful personalities, strong, tough. We won't talk about that one. Your lips, ooh, your kisses and your hugs just hit different. And like my daddy says, not too light, don't like him too dark, I like him just right. Yes, my dad is okay with me dating black guys. Oh yeah, I'm pregnant. I don't know what it is. Y'all just like give me like freaking butterflies or something. I can't wait to find mine. People are always like, you look so innocent, you know, like you're so sweet, innocent. So I love them.
Early in the morning, Welcome back to the channel, guys. You already know who it is. It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice. Before I get into the video properly, first things first, I really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for the feedback that I got from my video last week about blackfishing. The feedback was amazing. Everyone was so receptive, open-minded, and people gained value from it. So thank you so much for that. And I really want to kindly ask that you continue that same energy for this video, because this video is even more important in my opinion than last week's. And the main reason for that is, while last week's is hugely important, incredibly important, a lot less people would have felt personally affected. However, this video has a lot more potential to maybe rub people up the wrong way, because a lot more people, I'm talking to a lot more people. This is going to involve and include a lot more people, my friends included. People in my own life say ignorant things at times, and I need to really educate them and try to shine a light on what it is that you're saying when you come out with certain things. So what do I mean when I say the fetishization of black men? This word is going to be so hard to say. Fetishization. I don't just mean the porn category. That is obviously an extreme example, but that's not what I mean. I mean the women in society, majority white women, but it's any woman, any race woman, but women in society that specifically date and go for black men for superficial, artificial, and just downright misinformed reasons. A bit of a disclaimer, I don't mean all women, okay? I really don't. I don't mean all white women, I don't mean all women. I really just mean the women that fall into this category. Now listen, ladies, a lot of you will fall into these categories, and I'm not trying to offend, right? This is purely educational. Like I said in the last video, if you feel affected by this, and if you feel that the boot fits, reflect. It's not a crime to be ignorant. It just means lack of knowledge, right? It is not a crime to be ignorant. The crime is if I highlight to you the error of your ways and highlight your ignorance and you don't make a change, that's a crime in that sense, you understand? So I'm gonna break the video down. We're gonna go through what that girl has said at the start of that video. What she said highlights what I'm talking about quite a lot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through examples of what the fetishization of black men looks like, and then at the end, I'm gonna kind of tie it all together. Without further ado, please subscribe, please like the video, and let's get into this. So example number one of fetishization of black men is this. You want mixed race kids. You want little cute, curly haired kids. Oh, look at this. Oh. Why do you want to date a black man? Because you want mixed race kids. Okay, let's break this one down. Your goal here is you want to mix your white genes with this dark skinned gene, and you want to create a light skinned baby. Ask yourself why. Why do you want to have a mixed race baby? Is it because your favorite idols in Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian, they all go for black guys, so they've got cute little mixed race kids and billions of dollars between them? Like, is it because there's Instagram pages with 300, 400, 500,000 followers dedicated to mixed race babies? Mixed IG babies. Is it because mixed race babies, oh, they're cute, they've got curly hair, oh, look at their lips, oh, they're so cute, this, that, and the other? Is it that? Ask yourself again, why? Why do you want to have a mixed race baby with cute full lips and curly hair and this, that, and the other? Is it because it's a trend? Is it because you like the idea of carrying around this little trophy baby around, or is it going to get you more clout? Is it going to get you more likes on a picture? What is it? Why is it that you want a baby with curly hair and full lips? Because those features are fashionable, they're trendy. Am I wrong? Let me tell you something, right? Just because you mix white and black and you make mixed race, doesn't mean that that kid is going to be good looking. There are mixed race people with long, thin hair, mixed race people with tough, thick afro hair. What gives you the impression yours is going to be pretty? Just because they're mixed race. I know a lot of ugly mixed race people out there, you know. A lot. Let me tell you about the mixed race experience. I was raised by my mum. My dad weren't around. I had no positive black role model in my life growing up. Facts. But I identify as black. My music taste, the slang, the way I talk, the way I dress, what I eat. Do you know what I'm saying? But yet, I'm coming home to a family who doesn't see the world the way I see it. I'm coming home to a mum who doesn't understand why I feel so personally affected when Grenfell happened. I'm coming home to a mum who doesn't understand why I'm crying with anger when black people are getting gunned down in America. Obviously, she can empathize, she can understand, but like, she doesn't understand why I feel like this. I'm growing up as a kid, surrounded by my aunties and uncles who I know love me fiercely, but I'm different. Why? I'm the brown skin. They're all white. How are you gonna teach your son or daughter, your little mixed race kid, about its blackness, about its heritage, about its history, when you don't even know? Your priority is a little trophy baby you can show off because you have this misconception that just because you're gonna have a mixed race baby, it's gonna be pretty. What you're doing when you do these things, yeah, you're sexualizing your own child. Let me actually break that down for you. You're sexualizing and fetishizing your own child. Because you view these features as attractive and you view these features as pretty and you want that for your own child, you are sexualizing your own child. You are. That's what it is. So definitely have like a think about how that comes across. So the only reason you want to date a black guy is because eventually you're gonna have mixed race kids. Wrong. Reflect. Educate. Understand why that's weird. Okay, example number 2, reflecting back on what that girl said at the start of the video. Let's tease some of those points out of what she said. She was like, "Are the beautiful chocolate men out there? Your lips." We're not gonna talk about that one. Let's talk about that. She was fetishizing black men for the physicality, right? This idea that black men are more athletic, bigger willies. First things first, are you telling me that white men can't have big willies? Are you telling me that the white man can't be athletic? Are you telling me that Asian guys can't be athletic? Listen, I'm real. You can't take the good stereotypes, yeah, without taking the bad. I can't be like, oh yeah, all black guys have got big dicks. Oh, we're all good in bed, this, that, and the other, and then be unhappy when someone says, oh, don't black guys like chicken? Let's be real, right? I know black brothers with small willies. I've seen white guys with big willies. I've seen skinny, not very physical black guys. What is it? Because I'm gonna break this down to you about what you're actually doing to black men when you're saying things like this. I was a nightmare for my English literature teacher. Absolute nightmare. I was stubborn. I was ignorant, right? My English teacher was a feminist, lesbian. But this lady here taught me all about the male gaze. She taught me that society looks at women through a sexualized lens. We look at women through this male gaze like sexual objects rather than human beings. That's the experience that women have from the moment they can grow a pair of tits to when they die. This is what you're doing to black men, basically. And I was cracking jokes in the other video about me and my things being decent size and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's not all true for everyone. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't. So let's go back to that girl at the start of the video. Let's think back to what she said. She said, oh, my dad's okay with me liking black guys. That's something we can draw on. Oh, they think, people say I look so innocent. So I love them. Shut up, man. What's wrong with you? That's another one. We're going to touch on this one. This idea that being with someone who's black is rebellious. And because the white woman is kind of like innocent and kind of cute and like you wouldn't expect that. And you know, I'm kind of like, I'm just an innocent white girl and like, I'm going for black guys. It's a bit rebellious. Maybe I've got a racist dad. I've heard this one a lot. A lot of the white girls who have like a racist dad, who they kind of get a thrill out of being rebellious and kind of going against that grain and being seen to go against that grain and this and the other. Does that make sense? Yeah? What does that say about your what does that say about the way you actually think about black people? Even down to the fact that she was like my daddy said, not too light, not too dark, just right. What is this? We are not objects for your weird rebellion and this, that. And she might be an extreme example, obviously, but a lot of these things, a lot of these points she's saying are really, really representative of people that I know. People that I know that follow me on Instagram. Do you know what I'm saying? Girls that get asked the question, they go on Instagram, oh, Yeah, ask me questions. And someone asks, what's your type? And they don't answer. All they do is they just post a color chart from, say, my color, darker, onwards. This is what I'm talking about. I can name people that I follow that have posted this stuff. And I see it. I don't miss a damn thing. I see everything. You feel me? I'm not trying to attack. Despite my passion, I'm just trying to show you the error of your ways, right? Now, what do a lot of these things have in common? How do all these things tie together, right? Like I said at the start of the video, they're all superficial, artificial, and damn right, false reasons. They're not real. The reasons you love going for black men is for you, for your self gratification, for your reasons, for your clout. Let me give you a prime example of someone who thinks about us and thinks about our feelings and empathizes with our experiences. My brother, Alfie Butwell, big up yourself 100 times. He's a white guy, ginger guy. He's always been around black people, but just being around black people doesn't mean you get a pass or doesn't mean you get clout. I know a lot of white girls who are surrounded by black men, black women, whatever. It's not about that. It's about your ability to open your mind. So this guy isn't just someone who hangs around black people for clout. I mean, he might have done at some point when he was younger, when he was a bit more ignorant, who knows? But he ain't that guy. This is the same guy that will refuse to say the N-word in songs. How many white girls that love going for black guys will be you see in the club singing that? Something gold digger. And something she a broke with a broke, huh? You know what I'm saying? You're the ones there. That's a different level of being in touch with a culture. No matter where he is, whether he's on his own or surrounded by us, he will blank out that word. Yeah, because he knows how much that means to us. You know what I'm saying? So he rings me up last month. Yo, Cam, I'm trying to make curry goat. What's your rice and peas recipe? Can you bust me? This is someone who's actually aligned with the culture, wants to be a part of the culture, wants to learn the culture, understand our experiences, not want to just be seen with a black guy or want to go carny just because you want to get seen going carny because we're cool and we're trendy and we're... Nah. Do you know why black people are cool and trendy and this? Because we're resilient. Because our community's tight-knit. Because we got strength. There's beauty in our history. Our skin's beautiful because it's actually beautiful to look at, not because it's trendy and like... And you know what I'm saying? Does this make sense? Like, just to conclude, and what I mean is that you are allowed to go for black men. You are. Like, as in, this is amazing. We are kings. Fact. Like, we are. But ask yourself, why is it am I attracted to black men? Is it for this reason? Is it for that reason? Okay, I'm attracted to black men because they have got full lips or whatever. Fine. If you actually like the physical appearance, there's nothing wrong with that. But go above and beyond. Really understand our experiences. You might be sitting there thinking, oh, just because I'm mixed race, what? Like, everyone wants to be you. Everyone's so... No. They don't. They want what you represent, and they want to use my fellow brothers to get that. And you know what I'm saying? With the babies, it's just weird. Like, it's weird behavior. But at the end of the day, it's not illegal to think this way. You just have to see the error in some of your ignorance and learn from it. Okay? This is a hugely important video to me. Thank you for sticking through to the end, and please share this video. People need to see this one, my friends included. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on Sunday for my first ever challenge. Jeez, it's gonna be jokes. I'm gonna be filming that in 2 seconds. Bye.